Now, it's vitally important that you check your loading speed every so often, especially once you start making changes to your website. Google are on record as saying that the loading speed is now an important SEO factor, especially on mobiles. So as you can see in the screenshot there, there's this thing called Google Page Speed Insights. And basically you get two values, one for mobile, one for desktop. Increasingly it's the mobile one that's actually important these days. And as you can see in that example there, which oddly enough was for Microsoft.com, that came up with a poor value. Basically you get poor, medium, good. Now, don't get obsessed with the loading speed because you don't get rewarded for a fast loading website. What you do is you get penalized for a slow one. That's probably the best way to look at it. So if you can have a green reading, a good reading, that's all you need. You know, if you've got 90% or something out of 100, it's good enough. You don't have to go for 99, so don't get too obsessed with this. And I say, do bear in mind, out of those two numbers, the mobile one is actually the most important one these days. There's also a show how to fix option, so it might be a little bit technical at times, but in there's a whole load of things that Google will recommend that you go and change, and that will make your website load faster. So this is the Google Page Speed Insights page. If you haven't used this before, just simply go to Google and just simply search for Google Page Speed Insights. That'll take you to the right place. And then up here you just simply type in your URL and then you click on the Analyze button. And as you've seen, you've got these two values. You've got the mobile value, and there's an approximation of what the website's going to look like. And in this case it's 69 out of 100. It could be better, but it's medium. What you don't want is low. You don't want a red value here. So medium's kind of okay. Ideally do a little bit of tinkering around to get a green value, and once it's green, forget it, enough. If we go and look at the desktop option here, that's also medium. So the desktop is 68 and the mobile is 69. So the mobile is slightly more optimized than the desktop. And as you can see, you get an idea of what it looks like there. If we come down here, there's various things here like optimize images. How to fix those? Well, basically you compress the images so they're smaller. How to fix your JavaScript and CSS. A little bit technical there, but it tells you how to do that. How to minify things. Again, it might look a bit technical. As always, we come back to WordPress. In WordPress, if you want to optimize your CSS and you want to minify your JavaScript and things like that, instead of having to do any sort of complicated stuff, by and large, you just simply install a plugin. You don't even need to know exactly what it's doing. You just install the plugin that, for instance, minifies the code. That makes the code smaller. That makes the page load faster. It's as simple as that. If we go and look at the mobile one, again, it's a similar sort of thing. You get an approximation of what it looks like there. You've got your overall speed there. And down here, it's suggesting how you optimize things, how you improve things. So you can look at optimizations that have already been done. So in this case, the CSS has been minified, courtesy of a plugin. The HTML has been minified, again, courtesy of a plugin, as has the JavaScript. So a lot of this has been done via plugins in my WordPress installation. If you want to know how to optimize the images, well, it's kind of obvious really. You just compress them and make the file sizes smaller. It's not rocket science. So I could actually do some work here to improve this, but as it is, it's not bad. If you've got a medium value in both cases, okay, I'm being a little bit lazy. I should actually do some work, get it into the green, just to show you I can do it, and I'll probably get around to that at some point. But a medium's kind of okay. I'd say what you don't want is low, the red, because that's not good at all.